What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to J.Craft's Garage. Well, I did it again. I was on a shopping spree again, and I wound up buying, let's just say, a couple riding lawnmowers, like what's right there. Yep, I bought a couple of Craftsman riding lawnmowers, all for the good, absolute great price of 125 bucks. That's one of them right there. Yep, we're gonna look at that one and see what it's all about, and plus the second one that I bought as well. Let's find out what kind of mower it is and how bad it really is. So this is the bigger Craftsman lawnmower that I wound up getting. This one here, I only paid like $100 for it. If you notice, it's got some big, meaty tires on the back end of it. This is a lot bigger mower than your normal riding tractor, like the ones that I have back here. This one here is a Craftsman. It's a Accelerator GT, I guess, powered by a 26 horsepower V-twin Kohler engine. Now this one here I had obtained from a customer of mine. I'd done some work for him. They had a zero-turn mower, and I remember back in the day, because I had done quite a bit of work for him, that they had this mower. So I asked him about it and said, yeah, we still got it. It's in the barn. It's just been sitting there, this, that, and the other. And they just had parked it because they had gotten the zero-turn mower. And a lot of times people get the zero-turn mower because they, want something that's more efficient, that's easier to operate, that's faster, and everything else. And zero-turn mowers, they are a lot more efficient and they are a lot faster. And to me, I think they're fun to have and to operate. So I hit him up and asked him about this one. He goes, "Yeah, we're gonna sell it and this, that, and the other." And I offered him $100 for it. So he talked to his wife and everything. He goes, "Yep. I'll just, if you want to deduct whatever from the uh, service that you did to one of my utility vehicles, yeah, then you can have it." So that's what we did. So I gave him credit. I gave him, $100 for it, and I went to pick it up yesterday. Um, this is a true literal barn find because it was it was in a metal storage barn just sitting there, and as you can see, it was all dusty and dirty, and it's quite a mess. But this is not anything that is something that I'm just gonna walk away from and sell it for parts. Oh, no. I've already had one guy hit me up and he was interested in it already. He saw me yesterday. He said, "Hey, how much you want for that black riding mower?" So I told him a price and everything. And he's like, at first he tried to offer me a pew pew, a weapon. And I was like, no, I don't need nothing like that. And I just need, I just like to have some cash. And that's all, I'm going to take. I'm not going to get in trouble by getting something like that that's, belongs to somebody else, serial number don't match, or things of that nature, and just, be all sorts of issues. So I told him a price, and whenever I sell this one, I'll tell you a price and how much I sell it for. Um, and, people are just really interested in these mowers, especially big ones like this. So let's get into some of the details about it. And there is the 26 horsepower Kohler twin cylinder engine in it. Now you can see it's been in the barn because it's got all the mud dabblers all over it. And it does have an external oil filter on it. I'm gonna do oil change on it, change the air filter, change the fuel filter, oil and oil filter. I'm gonna get a new battery for it as well, because if you can see, it says 5 of 13, and it's a never start battery from Wally World. So we're gonna get it all fixed up. Now, one thing I want to show y'all, it's got different tires than what normally comes with irregular riding mowers. This one here is 16650 -8 on the front. Now on the rears, if you notice, they're a lot bigger. The size of on these are 23 10 50 12. That's right, 23 10 50 12. Now on this one back here, they're a lot smaller. I think these ones here are a 28 by 8, something like that, on the rears on this one. By the way, that's not the other Craftsman mower. I'll show you that here in a minute. So we got it off the trailer yesterday. Me and my helper got it off the trailer yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, see if it'll crank up." I was like, "Okay." So I put my booster on it, then it cranked up. He's like, "Okay, put some of that carb cleaner in it and see if it'll run." And sure enough, we took the air filter out yesterday, and air filter is that easy to take out of these things. That's why I love these things. And squared some carb cleaner, and it actually ran yesterday, and it ran for a little bit, a lot longer than a squirt of carb cleaner in it. So what I'm going to do today with it, oh, by the way, it's got a 54-inch deck on this one. Yeah, this is a big, it's a good sized mower I got for $100. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to test my theory and see if this thing will start up and run on its own today. I was shocked yesterday that it actually started up and ran after we got it off the trailer yesterday. So I've got a battery sitting over here that actually still has a charge on it after I don't know how many years it's been sitting in this mower. So I'm going to take that battery out of this mower and I'm going to put it in the big Craftsman mower and see if it'll fire up and run on its own. Yeah. So in this video, I'm going to see if this thing will run on its own, see if it'll run and drive and everything. Now, one thing I have to show y'all here. All the tires were flat on it yesterday, so we aired it up with my little compressor I got on the truck. And one thing that I noticed, it's going to have to get back tires on it because they're all dry rotted and everything. So that's about normal because as long as it was sitting. Yeah, it needed some tires on the rear. Oh, speaking of tires, a set of Michelins, two different types, but a set of Michelins, 250 for the GMC. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate when it comes to stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's swap out the battery and see if this thing will crank up and run. So the first thing I want to do, if you notice right there, that terminal, the positive terminal on that battery is all corroded. I'm going to see if I can salvage it first. I got some battery cleaner. This battery cleaner here, CRC battery cleaner, I got from a local auto parts store. I'm going to spray that on there and try to get some of that corrosion off of there. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit and let's see here. And just douse it. And just douse it with kind of do that to it a little bit and get it all foaming up like that and get some of that corrosion off of there. That way I may be able to salvage that lead on it. If I can't salvage it, that's okay. I'll put another lug on it and then we'll get it all fixed up and working. So and just leave it sit on there for a little bit and let it foam up and all that, and I'll wipe it off and take her apart. Alrighty, I took the battery out of the Cub Cadet that's sitting over there and put it into this one. I cleaned up the terminal a little bit and put it all back together. Now, if you notice, this battery here, the terminals are out towards the front of the battery. It's a different battery. You can get the batteries either direction on the terminals, but got everything together. Now, let's see if this thing will start and run on its own here. Let me get on here, hit the brake, turn it on. Oh yeah, choke. Choke it. Hold on a second. Let me put y'all right here and see if this thing will. Oh, wow. Oh, man. And it died. Let's try it again. Hold on. It runs. It runs on its own. How many hours? Let's see. How many hours? 202 hours on it? That's it? Wow. if this thing moves now. Hold on, back up. Okay, we're gonna see if this thing moves. $100 riding mower, and it runs and moves on its own. I didn't put no gas in it. The gas that's in it was from when I got it. I don't remember. I don't know how long this thing's been sitting, but I did not clean out the carburetor, and I did not put fresh gas in it. See if the alrighty, it didn't like that. Let's start over. Let me sit you down again. Try it a different way. I don't like to engage the deck. Alrighty. I mean, we know the deck works, but let me see if it'll start back up. Well, we might have to do it. I'll do a tune-up to it and see what it does. But let me. Try one more time, gauging the blade, see what happens. And it didn't like that. So probably I'm going to do a tune-up to it and see if that's going to make a difference. Hold on, let me start back up. See if it goes backwards now. Yep, goes backwards. Yeah, probably I need to do a tune-up to it. I'm going to put new plugs and new fuel filter and air filter and oil change and everything and see if that's going to make a difference for this thing. It hadn't ran in a while, and I'll probably grease the spindles too on the deck. But for $100, it runs and moves. Again, I did not put any fresh gas in it. I did not clean out the carburetor. I don't know how long this thing's been sitting in the barn that we found it in. Like I said yesterday is when I found out, that it ran on its own. I was like, let me just try it again today and see if it does the same thing. And sure enough, it runs and operates. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get this one all cleaned up and all fixed up and then put her up for sale, and possibly I'm gonna put two new tires like I said, and hopefully have a buyer for it here pretty soon. So the other mower that I picked up yesterday is this Craftsman T1500. It's a little bitty mower with about maybe a 42-inch deck or so. on it. It's in decent shape. It's just been sitting outside under the trees, you know, for a little bit. The back tires, I might replace them because this one here went down because I aired it up yesterday. We aired it up to get on the trailer, and the front ones, they came off the wheels. It's got a little engine in it. I know y'all were excited about the other one. This one here is kind of it's just got a little, I guess it's a Briggs and Stratton or something in it. I don't know. I didn't mess with this thing yesterday, so you're seeing it for the first. I opened the hood, but I never started it up. So I'm gonna see about starting it up. I'm gonna put my booster on it and see about starting it up. I'm gonna get this one all fixed up too. All these mowers that I've got, that's my parts mower. The Toro's my parts mower for the Cub Cadet over there with the blown engine. That one actually turns over. It just doesn't run because it's got it busted out the back of the block. And then the yard machine I'm gonna get all fixed up too and sell what I need to sell. And if I wind up selling the Craftsman mower, it's gonna pay for all of these other mowers too and what I've got into them right now. So I'll probably have like $500 or $600 by the time it's all said and done in buying stuff and then filters and tires and stuff like that. Probably about $500 or $600 into everything, and then sell that one for, I don't know. I have no idea what I want to sell that one for right off the hand. But if y'all have any guesses as to how much I should sell it for, just let me know. Drop it down in the comments about how much you think I should sell that big Craftsman mower for. I mean, obviously it runs and operates and everything. Just gotta find out why it doesn't want to run when the deck is turned on. But anyways, back to the Craftsman mower. Yeah, I mean, I think what I'm going to do is just take the hood off to make it easier, because this thing's going to keep flipping down. And the engine's not locked up on this one, so let me take this hood off real quick here. It's not that hard. Just take the light bulbs out and then just pull her off like that. And then we can squirt some carb cleaner in it and see if it will fire off here. Like this one here, I don't know how long this one's been sitting, how long the customer had. This is another customer. Most of these mowers I got from customers. That one there was from a customer. That one there, the parts one I found off of Marketplace. That was a lady at the bank that I bank at. That was the neighbors across the street. Let me get a booster and put it on it and squirt some carb cleaner in it and see if it'll fire off and maybe run. Okay, I got my booster hooked up to the battery cables on it. One thing that I noticed, I tried turning it over, but let me hit the brake real quick here. There we go. We may have a bad starter on it, so I'm gonna have to check it out and find out. Oil is kind of okay, I guess. Kind of high, but that's. Let me get a hammer and see if that thing will act right here. Okay, I'm back with the hammer. It may have been replaced before or something happened to it. I don't know. Let me find out. Try it again here. Oh, at least we know we got power going to it and everything. So let me know what y'all think. What do you think? It's the starter. We know the engine's not locked up, because the engine, I may have to take it apart and see if it's got a bad flywheel or something like that. Let me see if it does it again. One more time. Yeah. Yup. What do y'all think? I only paid $25 for this thing. Think it's worth fixing, putting tires on it, starter, and cleaning it up? Think it'll run? Think it'll work? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this one. This one here's a little Craftsman mower that needs a starter, and then we'll go from there and see what else we can do to it to get it working. I'm sure, put a little bit into it, and then once it's up and working, turn around and sell it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here, and I appreciate everybody watching. I know it's been a little while since I made my last video, but we got the weather to deal with, and I'm working during the week on whatever needs to be fixed and things of that nature. Then on the weekends, you know, I'm just trying to buy more stuff in order to fix them up and sell them. Again, I hope everybody's well, hope everybody is safe, and hope everybody stays warm. Catch me right here again on the next video.